Good morning, everybody. How are the patties? How's everybody doing this morning? Are we going to get some trades? We're definitely going to get some trades. We're going to do something a little bit different here. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I've got a really awesome video coming. Oh, shout out to Poland. I've got an awesome video coming this week, my swing trading video. You know, my highest win rate every year probably comes from swing trading, even though I've been doing so well scalping here on stream. Though we do have to update. We did have a loss last time, so we have to update the results. 46 and 16. Our streak is at 0. Let's update that right there. Shout out to Vietnam. Shout out to Abdullah Khan, the guy he survived brain cancer or something. We love him. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to everybody that decided to come this morning. I feel good today. I hope you feel good today. I already hit the gym, had myself some McDonald's. Come visit Pakistan. You know, I think there's other places in the world I'd rather visit than Pakistan, but I do love my Pakistani brothers. I find Pakistanis to be some of the best workers ever. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's going on the Bitcoin chart? You know you boys holding a couple $1 million in Bitcoin, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening right now. 4-hour level of resistance right now. Are we going to be able to break through that level? I hope so. You know, look. People keep saying every time Bitcoin comes down here, they say it's over. Bitcoin comes down here, they say it's over. It's over. It's over. It's not over. Bitcoin's not over. Stop saying it's over, right? The bull run's done. The bull run's done. You know, just enjoy yourself and make some damn money. Bangkok? All right, Bobby, I'll come over there in Bangkok. I mean, I'll come to Bangkok. Uh-oh. Freudian slip. Good morning, Victoria. All right, so feeling good, looking good. I think we're gonna maybe run a 5-minute. We're gonna run maybe a 5-minute Lux algo. We've been having trouble getting the setups right. We've been doing a lot of the 15-minute orb setup here, but I think we may do like a 5-minute orb setup. Now we do have some news I have to take a look at right here, but instead of the 15-minute orb, we might run the 5-minute orb this morning just to mix it up a little bit, see if we could get some setups. I don't like sitting around, you know. Obviously, that's going to be higher risk because I haven't done it, right? I'm always using the 15-minute, but let's try the 5-minute orb and see what's going on with that. Let's take a look at the news this morning. What's happening right now? It is a Wednesday. We had non-farm employment change. Let's take a look at this right here. Estimated the number of employed people during the previous month. They were forecasting 73,000 and they got 54,000 actual, so that should be bad for the US dollar this morning, but it does look like the US dollar is was doing all right against the Canadian dollar this morning. Based, you know, I'm always looking back here. You see that thing right there? I'm always looking up there. Okay, let's take a look at US CAD. I was thinking about... Oh, yeah, sorry. There's more news this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at that news. Manufacturing PMI at 10 a.m. Guess we're waiting on this one still. Good for currency, bad for currency. All right. We'll keep an eye on that, obviously. Trail our stops. US CAD caught in a range here. I really suck at US CAD. Don't look at this trade over here. My last stream trade, I got smoked. Bad US CAD. Bad US CAD. Bad US CAD. All right, what else do we got going on here? Okay, so we're gonna. Are we already doing the range here? I don't even see it on the chart. Do I have to go to the 1 minute to see it? There it is. So I'm thinking about doing the 5-minute range here. You can see here, instead of the 1 minute range, instead of the 15-minute range, we do the 5-minute range. See if we could get in, because I've been just sitting here on stream waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So I think I'm going to do the 9:30 to 9:35 this morning, okay? So that means like we can already start looking for breaks, all right? And we could already start doing some sort of analysis here. Gold's looking good, reacting off of this level nicely. What else do I have any? Oh, hey, quit your licking over there. All right. What did I have? A VIP trade this morning here on EU. If you're in VIP, I hope you hit this. Trend line hit. Trend line hit. Let's close that EMA. It's a bit confusing right now. Trend line break. Push down. Pull back up to that trend line. Get a little confirmation here. Enter the trade. Pour down. Could have got even more on this one. But nice trade. Got a couple of grand off of that one right there. Felt pretty good. Does anything go poorly for me? Absolutely. My life is far from perfect. Far from perfect. Just because I've got a lot of money doesn't mean I have a perfect life, but it definitely helps. I think this weekend I'm going away. I'm spending some time without my daughter. We're gonna spend a couple of days without my daughter and see what I can do. Spending some time in Buffalo. We're gonna go to Buffalo. So this would be our orb here. Yeah, so I think we're gonna try this 5-minute orb, guys. This is gonna be a little bit different today, okay? A little bit different today. Gonna try the 5-minute orb. See if we get a close here. What are we looking at on this right now? You know, could sell this thing down. No, don't have a nanny for my daughter. EU was a total buy this morning. I sold EU this morning, actually. I won this trade right here on EU this morning. This was a VIP trade. Made up for that other one. Yes, I do. Take a look at gold again. I'm on the 1-minute time frame here, and I'm looking at a 5-minute range. Okay, guys? Yeah, so wife and a girlfriend. You bought GU. Let's take a look at GU for you. Yeah, I'm interested. I could buy GU too. What do I want to do? Yeah, a bit of resistance here on GU for sure. Still kind of like it. I still kind of like it for a scalp. So this is a 5-minute range. I've never done the 5-minute range before. We have a FVG right here, and we have a level of demand at my entry. So I think I might try and get into this GU right now. See how that goes. Now, again, I've never done this 5-minute range, but we're trying to get some trades going. Women are replaceable, children are not. Fair enough. Women are definitely the problem. I appreciate you, Forex, except the ones that are in here this morning, because the ones that are in here this morning are never a problem. Right, Victoria? Let's zoom in a little bit. I was a little bit far away. Yeah, inch-in's also not a problem. News in 3 minutes. I think the news is at 10. Yeah, U.S. government shutdown. I do wonder when a recession is coming. It does feel like a recession is going to come at some point. Looked like a midline entry here on that 1 minute time frame. Pretty good reaction. What else do we have? Not that one. Not this one. Yeah, you're already in stagflation in these states for sure. Women that trade are definitely better. Looked like it already went off of this level here. Or it just tapped it. Broke out the bottom a couple of times here. This uptrend. Gold. Where's our 15-year-old friend today? I don't know. That guy was going nuts. I've never seen someone lose his mind in the chat like that. I remember, what was he kept saying? You will remember my name, which is awesome. Like, the guy's going to be the next dictator or something. It was pretty funny, that guy. Please do hit that like button for me. What's going on with my stupid thing here? Where's my stream deck? Let's pop this thing open and go, what's going on? The like button's supposed to like. Why is the like button not liking? My claps don't work. Why does this stuff not work anymore? Dictators are gay. He's the best dictator. I don't know why I can't get my like button working. Wessel, yeah, I was thinking about doing maybe a 5-minute orb this morning. I guess you weren't here. I was discussing that already. I'm thinking about maybe running the 5-minute orb this morning to do something a little bit different. Wessel, I just answered that. Why are you still asking it 40 times? Well, it looks like we're through anyway, so let's go back. Let's go back to the 15-minute here. Let's take a look. We could do our 15-minute orb as well. I'll switch it quickly here. We didn't get anything right away, so let's see what our 15-minute orb is giving us on some of these pairs anyways. The 15 minutes what I'm used to, so we did a 5-minute for a little bit here. Maybe we'll do 15. What's the EMA indicator? Just EMA, exponential moving average. That's all. All right. Any breaks? Anyone is interesting? We'll go back to our 15-minute here. But are there any breaks anyone's interested in right now that we could take a look at? My settings for the Lux Algo Orb are here. We're going to switch that to the 15 minutes. We're going to go back to the 15-minute. Here's our 15-minute. US 30. We don't have a break on US 30. You can see right here, top of the range, bottom of the range. Do we have a break above here? No. Do we have a break below here? No. Do we have a break anywhere? USD CAD. It doesn't look like it either. No break here yet either. Waiting for breaks. No problem, Bobby. Happy that you're here today. No breaks yet. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the stream trading model here. We were thinking about doing the 5-minute. We're going to go back to the 15-minute. So we got the candle right here. It goes up, it goes down. It's about 9:45 now, so we have our range, right? We got our candle low with this wick, our candle high with this wick. That creates the range top, the range bottom. This is our opening range. Then, as we come to the M5 time frame, we're just watching. Can we get a close above? Can we get a close below? What do you mean a close above or below? What are you talking about? Well, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. Overall trend direction we want to keep in mind. And then look, candle break and close. Okay, this tells us we want to buy. All right, that candle broke and closed. What it broke above right there, above the range, so we want to buy. Then we come over here and we got to get in. Where are we going to get in? I like getting in at demand zones, maybe the midline, an FVG, a retest. These are all areas that I like to get in for a trade. You can see on this example trade, I have my stop loss here below demand, below that range low. I got a pullback right here to demand. That's where I decided to enter the trading position. Set an early partial right there. Took, 20-30% off of the trade. Let the rest run and make some big money. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Do not copy my trades, but I am the king of Forex. And I will remain the king of Forex. Do we have any breaks? USD, Swiss franc short. Let's take a look at that. All right. And we are breaking through the 50 EMA as well. What's our 200 look like? We've been using the 50 a little bit lately. Yeah, I think we like the 50. I think we like the 50 lately. So let's see what we have on Swiss franc this morning. Range high, range low. We broke here, but we rejected, and this is an area the price is rejected off already. You can see we've been rejecting off of that level a little bit. So we're gonna have to see if we can get a break or not. Euro AUD. Okay, let's take a look at Euro AUD. We also have to take a look at the spread on that. Now the spread on that's 15 points. That's 1.5. So can't really do anything on Euro AUD with that spread. Just not good enough. What about Australian dollar? How does that look this morning? Do we have anything going on the US, on the Australian dollar? Good level down here. Got great reactions off of that level. Do have an unmitigated level of demand down here. Be nice to see if we could get a candle break and close at the top of the range right here. Please do hit the like button. We're only at 500 people. Really, really slim pickings in here, guys. If you don't want me to stream, I don't have to stream. I appreciate everyone that's in here, obviously. Let's get back to the old days when I guess when I was winning 13 trades in a row, everyone wanted to be here. Robot should be ready in about 3 weeks or so. I appreciate that, Bobby. We've got some real regulars that never miss. Gold, we're looking for a break out the top. Gold's at a level of support right now. Honestly, I like where gold is right now. Got a nice wick out of this area right here. I want to buy gold this morning. Let's see what gold does a little bit here. Let's see what it's doing on the lower time frame as well. Might want to just buy on gold this morning for the stream. I know we haven't had our range break, but I want to get into something. You could use whatever strategy you want, DZX, definitely. More Trump. They love Trump. It's not enough Trump. What is my most profitable pair that isn't gold? Probably Euro USD, EU. Maybe GBP USD. Had a lot of success with GBP USD as well. We're staying within the range here on GBP USD. At a good level of support right now. 1 minute support. Broke out of the area, coming back to retest that area. Is that a go? Maybe. Is orb strategy my main? I can't really just say it's just orb, because it's not. I'm a trader. Like, my main would be supply and demand, support and resistance. Orb is just one confluence, right? One confluence. Supply and demand and support and resistance are more foundational. Orb is kind of just a confluence. Yeah, like Bobby said. I wouldn't say orb is necessarily my strategy per se. We have a Euro USD. Break out the bottom. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Bottom of the range. What's the pip distance? 8 pips. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we get the candle closure here. Want to see if we could get this candle to close right there. If that candle closes outside the range, we can consider taking a sell here. Okay. Hasn't closed yet. We've got about a minute left to see if that's going to close. How's our Swiss franc doing? Our Swiss franc, nothing happening here. We rejected, and now we're staying within the range. How about gold? Gold, I was interested in just buying off of that level. But let's see. Let's see if it comes back here, you know. Might want to see a break of this and then come back. Ideally, we get that break out the top of the range to give us that additional confirmation. Your JBP closed. Let's see. Let's see what EJ looks like. Bit of a breakout play there, huh? Sharp downtrend, though. I don't know about this one. FVG got filled, went down. 5 minutes to news, yeah. Yeah, Euro USD broke. I think should probably wait and see what happens with the news, though. Well, we've got news in 5 minutes here. So we should probably wait for the news to shake out. You can see here 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It's counting down. So I think we should probably wait for that to shake out before we get into a trade. Oh, happy to see more people coming in here. Please do smash the like button. Plan on winning some trades today, as we like to do. Strategy. I went through the strategy already. I could go through it quickly here. Let's see. What's in Buffalo? It's not that hot. Just, you know, it's close to me. It's like an hour and a half. I'm just going to go out, get some dinners, you know. I think I'm going to sleep on a boat. I booked a boat to sleep on, so I'm going to sleep on a boat to do something different. Is the U.S. government broke? Everybody's broke. Every government in the world is broke. That's why I keep buying Bitcoin. That's why I keep buying gold. Look at Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go Bitcoin. breakout, baby. I'd like to buy Bitcoin if it comes back down to this level, about 600 bucks. Hi Pat giveaway. All right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. I did say that we were going to do some giveaways. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see if we could get some VIP winners. Please do smash that like button, put some W's in the chat, and let's see how many VIP winners we have right now. Let's go. While we wait for the news, we have 2 winners. Let's give one to Dowell TV. And the other one goes to Han Walton. Hey guys, those are your 2 VIP winners. I put it in the chat. Make sure to check the chat to make sure that you're one of those winners, okay? Check the chat for that. I don't want you to DM me if you didn't win. So, come to my Instagram account right here. Look, we're at 62.1 thousand followers. Hey, our followers are going back up after that tasteless reel that I did where I lost a couple hundred followers. But we're back in action, 62.1. Make sure if you're one of the winners to follow me and DM me here on Instagram. Send me a picture of your YouTube account proving it's actually you. If it's not you, don't send it to me. What's going on in my story? Do I have anything in my Instagram story? Yes. Look. They poured my garage. The garage is now poured. 3-car garage with a big ceiling so I can put lifts in there in case I want even more cars. Gorgeous. They're doing a lot of work on the mansion. And obviously I had a nice VIP win this morning. If you're not in VIP, I don't know what to tell you. You're not winning trades with me. All right, so news is still 2 minutes away. Let's go back and see what's going on. 1 minute away on that news now. Just waiting to see how that goes. I have just 2 rooms. I have the Forex room and the gold room. Right now I drive a Porsche Taycan. Definitely housewarming party for the viewers, especially, hey, with the viewers at just $599, we could fit all of you in that backyard, no problem. I know, Patricia, I thought it was pretty funny too, but I think a bit too sexy. Yeah, if people come to the mansion, everyone can come to the mansion. Do I have discounts on lifetime memberships? I only do discounts like a couple times a year, so there's no discounts open right now, but you know, maybe at Black Friday there'll be some discounts, but I don't know, there may be more discounts for my robot then. We'll have to see. You only live 7 hours away? All right, brother. I'll lock you in for a spot at the housewarming party. All right, so what's going on here? We have the news pending right now, and we're gonna see what type of reactions we get in the market. Maybe it's gonna mess it up. Well, Patricia, you're not going to be offended because you're hot. You know, it's only the ugly women that get offended. But all the Patties are beautiful women, obviously. Okay, it came in at 49.1. So that's just 1 point higher than the forecast. So that should be good for the currency. But 0.1, I don't know how good that could be for the currency. Although this doesn't seem to go up much by 0.1, 0.2. It doesn't go up or down too much, but yeah. So for 49.1, that is good for the US dollar. We'll see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and see what kind of a reaction we are getting off of that right now. Bitcoin likes that news. Bitcoin doesn't like that news. All right. What about EU? EU would have been a nice entry right there, huh? That would have been all right. All right, so what are we interested in? Get a GT3 RS? Maybe, but that's like a young man's car. I'm old. I need an old man car. The rooms in the upstairs, it's just 4 bedrooms. I kept the upstairs like 1,600 square feet. It's the main floor and the basement are bigger. They're about 2,600 square feet each, which is much bigger. EU is going to be a buy for you. Let's see. It's a tough buy in the based on the macro range. See, bottom of our range, top of our range is here, kind of at the top of the range. So you could be trading the breakout, but I think I would be expecting more of a move to retest the bottom of the range today. That's just generally how I trade. All right, Vapool, any ideas? What are we thinking? Need to see some breaks. Do we have any breaks? We got a break right here on an Australian dollar. We do have this level here of resistance. Oh, I was just thinking about selling this. All right, maybe we get in on this Aussie dollar here. How do you guys feel about the Aussie sell right now? We're about to come into this right now. Let's see what kind of a reaction we get. Not into my position just yet. Let's set a limit here though and give this one a shot. I like this level here. Hold on a second. We're not in yet. We're not in yet. We're not in yet. Let's adjust. Let's adjust. Let's adjust. Okay, we're not going to catch this candle. Let's chill for a second here. Let's chill for a second here. This is a bit sus. Holy smokes. I almost caught that one. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna try to, if it comes back here, we're wicking pretty good down from that level. Okay. Try this level here. Price is above the EMA, yeah. It's a bit of a counter trend. We broke out the bottom of the orb. That's my confirmation for a sell. We do have a strong level down here. We do have more of this fair value gap down here to fill. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get a reaction off of this level right there. Yeah, there's still a sweep above here. There's still, yeah, there's liquidity above here, but there's also liquidity down here to be taken as well. So we're not sure where that sweep is going to come, but the sweep down here is within the FVG, right? Which this part of the fair value gap is yet to be filled. There's no fair value gap up here, so I'm hoping that the draw on liquidity is at the bottom of the zone. Okay, I'm into the trading position right now. Let's see if we could have some better luck today. Hoping to get myself to about $1,000 here. We've reacted off of this level well, and we're reacting off of the level well right now. That's about 300 in my pocket. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go to 400. Let's see if we could get this thing to $1,000 this morning. Come on, baby. We got to get some juice this morning. We've got to get back to our winning ways. The 13 wins in a row when we first started this stream, we want to come back to that. Let's see if we could get a sniper entry. It's been a while since we've had that sniper entry, so I want to see it. How far can we go? Look, we've got a fair value gap being formed right now on this candle, right? This candle has to mitigate that previous candle. Let's see if it can do it right here. So, reasons for taking this trade right now are strong level of resistance right here, okay? Strong level of resistance right here, wicking off of these levels right here, okay? We got the break out the bottom of the orb. We've had a significant pullback. I'm expecting price to stay within our micro range right here. That's the push down that I'm hoping to see. Can we get to fill this area right here? That's the area I'd love to see filled. That puts me at 675, 650 in profit. Let's push, push, push. Please, 700 in profit, 800 in profit, 850 in profit, 850. Come on, let's push a little bit further here. We have more room to fill. We have more room to go here. Come on, baby. 925. Let's take TP1 right here at about $1,000 right there. Perfect. That's TP1. We are now cooking. Perfect. Okay, so first win of the day. Well, had a VIP win this morning. Very, very nice there. The range held perfectly. We felt really, really good about that trading position, didn't we? Now I'm at break even. All right, that was a quick one. Happy to be back in business with you all. So that puts us to 47. That gets the streak up to 1. We'll see if we could get into some more trades. Now, it's all about getting that sniper entry, and still at $500 in profit in addition. So very nice. Bobby, happy to have you here as always. I'm back, Patricia. You know. I was getting a little bit nervous there, but come on. You know, one of my main concerns was that we were so good at the beginning of the summer and during the summer that I started to get a little bit worried that the market shifts as we get outside of the, as we escape the summer. We're kind of in less of a rangy market. And, you know, as someone who loves trading ranges like I do, you know, it's tough because so now I'm trying to adjust. I'm back testing all the time, trying to make sure that we can get those big streaks again. But this was a nice win here to start the day. Let's see if we can get any further. Nice. We got our TP1 somewhere around there, I think. TP1. What else do we got here? There we go. Now, can we carry this down any further? Well, I hope so. You know, I still got about 500 in profit on this position. It reacted really well, you know. If we were looking at kind of like a resistance area, this was kind of a strong resistance area. Kind of this whole area was a strong resistance area. And it's reacting very, very well here. This is continuing to push down in my direction. How far is this going to go? Well, that remains to be seen. Now, we do have... why is this so bright? I can't even see the freaking the candle. You know what I mean? Am I pressing something wrong here? There, yeah. Show the candles. The candles are what we want to see. Let's let this thing go down a little bit further. All right. Okay, let's see if we can just continue to push this trade down in our direction here. So we have obviously a strong level of resistance right here. Why you guys keep making the blue? Stop making the font blue, please. I'm gonna stop letting you use my trading view. All right. Yeah, mindset is right, Inchin. Mindset is definitely right, you know? Well, it's like, the thing is, like, the mindset is so good when you're winning 10 in a row, 12 in a row, 13 in a row. You go, oh my God, I'm the king. But through my 16 years of trading, I've had my hot streaks. I've had my cold streaks. I tend to just kind of, I tend to be a relaxed trader. But I do find when I get in front of you guys, and there's sometimes 1,000 people in here, it's tough. I should, Bobby, but I don't. That's a nice candle. Who likes that? Who likes that? Who thought that was going to happen, huh? My next video is a swing trading video. And then after that, I'm doing kind of a supply and demand lesson. If you've never seen one of my supply and demand lessons, it's a real treat. And my swing trading lesson is also going to be a real treat. So I hope that you like it. Yeah, I love the sniper entry. So we want to see the price now break and close through this resistance level. Obviously, that's the resistance, right? Something like that. Want to see that break, and close, right? Right here. We want this to break and close. I keep clicking on those candles to make them bright. I'm at break even now. I have no stop loss on this. I leave the box a little bit just to show you what it looks like. But I'm at break even, so I'm just letting this trade ride. I already took $500 off, and I'm sitting around 800. I think we're going to see the market jump in a second here, up or down. So I'm just waiting for that additional jump. Now we are starting to break and close below the range. Hopefully we can break and close below this resistance. Now this is what I'm hoping to see right here. This candle continue to push down, right? Now I want a big trade on this one. And then I'm going to leave happy. I'm going to go buy myself a burger. What is my account balance? This account has around 300,000 in it. Oh baby, let's go over 1,000. That's a pretty good read on this one, guys. I gotta tell you, that is a pretty good read. I'm feeling pretty good about myself on this trading position. Still want to get the close below this level of resistance, and we have about 20 seconds to get that close, right? I'm talking about down here. This is not what we want to see. We do not want to reject off of that level. We want to continue this thing down. We've got about 10 seconds here to break below that resistance level. 5 seconds. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. That's too bad. Maybe on this next candle. How many lots? I think this was about 24 lots. And I've got 12 lots left. So I took about 50% off on my first take profit level to get us back in a win streak. 47 wins live on stream, 16 losses. That's still a fantastic record, okay? That's an incredible record. Especially you think about how many freaking sniper entries that I've had. I've had so many damn sniper entries. Literally. Look at the entry. Look at the entry. You see that entry? Nobody in the business does entries like that on stream. Just me. Just me. Private. This is a private account. Now, in terms of challenge accounts, there's a lot of people saying they want to see me start trading on some challenge accounts. Now, my broker where I trade AAAFX, link is in the description, obviously, if you want to trade where I trade. But my broker is considering opening a prop firm. You know, the broker that sponsors me, not my broker. The broker I trade and the broker that sponsors the stream. They're thinking about opening a prop firm. And so if they open a prop firm, then I'm sure they're going to want me to trade that prop firm live on stream, which will be really, really, really cool, because then I can kind of pass some challenges and withdraw funded account profits. I think that's going to be like really taking the stream to the next level. And you know, I think some of the futures, some of the futures guys are gonna get mad at me that I'm stepping on their toes, but I believe that my strategies, they work in Forex, in crypto. I think they'll work in futures just fine too. So we'll try that as well. I'm sorry to hear that, Warren. I'm sure that you'll turn it around, brother. We got a lot of winners in here. We got a lot of winning traders. And I'm just sitting in a win right now. I've entered this trade and I'm looking at 3 red candles in a row as price continues to push down. It's really, at this point, it's just where do we take that next profit level, right? Currently I have the take profit level at the 200 period EMA here. Could we go down further than that? Possibly. We are looking at a lot of red candles right now, but I think the 200 EMA would put me at about $2,000 here on this position. So what do we have? About 2 minutes left to see if price can close beneath this resistance level. And if it closes beneath this resistance level, I'm going to be feeling pretty good that we could continue this thing all the way down, fill the rest of this FVG down here. You could see we've got all of this fair value gap down here to fill. So that is what we're looking to do right now. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Please do hit the like button. We already gave some free VIP, and since we just won that trade, we have to do free VIP again. So let's quickly spin this wheel, get some W's going for me here. We're gonna give away some more free VIP spots. Oh, sadly, we are now at 0 winners this time. Well, we already gave 2, so if this hits the second take profit level, we will give more free VIP. So let's go TP2. Free VIP wins. Okay. Let's continue watching this trade and see, can we start to fill that fair value gap? We have 40 seconds left. Are we going to be able to close below that resistance level? Look at this thing, eh? Look at this thing. It does not want to close below my resistance. It just wants to tease me. 30 seconds to close below that resistance level. Don't come back into the range. Don't do that to me. That's unfair. That's unfair. How many pips are we at right here? From entry to here, it's about 6 pips. So definitely a tight trade. So we can see a pullback still on this one, and then continuation towards our TP2, where we'll have some more free VIP raffle. All right, so we had our 2 VIP winners at TP1, waiting for more VIP winners at TP2, and obviously I had that nice Euro US dollar win this morning in the VIP trading room. Fantastic. I hope that you got it. I hope that you're in that VIP room. What trade am I in? This is an Australian dollar sell trade. You could see here it was an absolute sniper entry. Now, I am at break even here, so I am at break even. So if it comes up, it could knock me out. We are trading back inside the range, which I don't like. We want to see if we could break below this range. We've got a big fair value gap right down here that we're hoping kind of sucks the price down towards our profit level. It's been a good morning so far. I hit the gym. I got a little McDonald's. There we go. That's what we're looking to see. We're looking to see. We want this to go all the way. The Patties love it when I win trades. Let's go. Don't reject off that stupid level. You've got a fair value gap to fill. I've got $2,000 to make here. Just by being on the live and putting W's in the chat, you get a chance to win VIP. Absolutely. That's all it takes. When is the next live stream? The next live stream will be on Monday. I'm just doing Mondays and Wednesdays right now. Eventually, I'll probably do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But right now, just Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm so damn busy with the release of my trading robot, the Trade with Pat robot. More information coming on that soon. Just working so hard on that product right now, so I want to have that available soon. Yeah, let's go. Look at a lot of W's in the chat. I'm not spinning the wheel right now, guys. Soon. We got to break into this FVG, right? Who wants to break into this FVG? I want to. Do you want to? I want to. Why is it crazy, the reactions off of that level? Honestly, if you were just scalping off of that line that I drew, you'd be killing right now. Still got about 1,000 in profit right here. Valid IFVG. Yeah, some people could be trading that as an inverse fair value gap. It is reacting pretty good off of it. Please do smash that like button. I'm not going anywhere, so there's no reason for you to go anywhere. Come hang out with me. Trade with me. This was a counter trend trade, yeah, but we had good levels, right? We had some good levels. We had good reasons to take the trade. I know I said I don't want to do counter trend trades, but when you like a trade, you like a trade. Why 200 period EMA? I don't know. I've had a lot of success with the 200 period EMA, so I just go with it. You know, I'm not over analyzing something like that. You just kind of use what works for you. Ugh. I'm back. I was just getting some water. No reason to leave. We got a TP2. We got TP2 coming. We got more raffle winners coming. Thoughts on Bollinger Bands? Hey, it's fine, man. I think if you can, like, it's like anything. If you can use it and you can master it and you could find your own angle, right? If you can just use that as a confluence with some supply and demand, with some support and resistance. And this is why I like frequently teach different strategies on the channel, right? People used to go, oh, Pat, why don't you just teach the same strategy over and over again? It's because, like, I'm not necessarily just teaching strategies. I'm teaching trading concepts, right? Like support and resistance, supply and demand. These are concepts. The range breakout, that's a concept. And so when you could just take these things, right? So you could take supply and demand, and then you could use that within your Bollinger Band strategy, within your MACD strategy. You can use these indicators if you want, but just make sure you have the foundations of trading correct, which is, again, supply and demand, support and resistance. My swing trading video this week is really going to teach you how to swing trade, you know, how to just get like 1 or 2 really good trades every single week. And that's like mostly focused on trend following. Right here, I'm scalping, so, you know, the trend following isn't as important. When I'm scalping, there could be more counter trend trades. When I'm swing trading, I definitely want to trade with that trend. So I'm going to teach you exactly how I trade with that trend and how to catch those pullbacks. That video should be available in a day or two. Why do you keep blowing accounts? You're too impatient. Well, there you go. You just answered your own question. If you're too impatient, that's why you're blowing those accounts. Find that patience, you know, step away. Place, you know, maybe make a rule for yourself, right? If you have rules for your trades, why can't you have rules for yourself, right? Maybe you just say, hey, this rule is I'm going to trade one trade a day. You know, that's it. I'm going to do one trade a day. And have rules for the trade too, so that you say, like, if the trade is at support, or if the trade is like at your demand, you place the trade. If the trade never comes to the demand, don't place the trade. Or you can always use limit orders, right? So if you have a level of interest, a point of interest, maybe it's best that you just say, I trust my point of interest, and you set a limit order at that point of interest, and then you walk away, and then it does the trade for you. I'm in a live trade, guys. You're welcome to look at the charts you want to look at, but I am in a live trade, so I'm watching my live trade. Generally, if I'm in a live trade, I watch that trade. If I'm not in a live trade, then I'll look at your charts. That's generally how the stream works. So we're just kind of hanging out, watching this trade. Sitting about 600 in profit right now. If it gets down to my second take profit level, we will be able to get some more raffle winners and get some more people in VIP. If I lose 2 trades, I stop for the day. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. I'm generally like more of a kind of 1 trade per day kind of guy. That's it. I take about 1 trade per day, whether I'm scalping, day trading, or swing trading. That's all I'm doing. This is not a gold trade. No, this is on Australian dollar, US dollar. Hashem, no, this is not a US 30 trade. This is Australian dollar, US dollar. I'm confused. You know, you guys can see at the top left what pair it is right there. You can see Australian dollar, US dollar. Appreciate that. Can we push this all the way down? No, look, we're getting a pullback, but it's not a significant pullback here. So 3 green candles in a row. I think after that, it's time for a big push down again. You know, I would be interested in adding on to this position from here, basically from the TP1 level. I feel like that level could be a level to sell from again potentially here, because I just think it's time for this to come down again. I think that, like, you know, you could see here, look, 1, 2, 3 green candles, big push down. You know, I think we could mimic that sort of thing. So we have 1, 2, and then look, we were red. I think it's time for us to win here. Like, it's time to push this all the way down to TP2 and get some more raffle winners. I know they want me to look at their charts. I'm being a prick, Bobby. I will look at your charts when this trade is finished, okay? Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm managing my trade here. I got $700 in profit. I want to see if I can win this trade. So, you know, when we're doing this, the little rage bait thing is, like, when I'm in a losing trade, it's like I have to sit there and I have to watch the losing trade for like 30 minutes straight. So when I'm in a winning trade, I'm definitely going to sit in this winning trade and watch this thing. If you guys have any questions about this trade, if you have any questions about anything you want to ask about my life, my mansion build, whatever, ask away. But I'm not going to look at your charts until this trade is finished. And when it's finished, I will look at your charts. Hopefully this trade is finished soon. Najatul, I appreciate that so much. No, you're not too late for the raffles. You can see here if we already had 2 TP winners when I hit TP1 here. And we're going to get more VIP winners when I hit TP2 down here. So definitely stick around for that. Now, obviously, the trade isn't going in our direction right now, but we're due. We're due for it to come down. I was saying I would consider re-entering the trade here. Re-entering the sells right there is where I was saying. And it just came back to that level. So let's see. Let's see if I re-entered the trade right there. Let's see. How would that have gone? My dog's snoring. I don't know if you can see, honey. She's in my clothes back there snoring. It's freaking cute as hell. Honey's feeling a lot better. So look, we would have bottom of the range TP1 here on a re-entry. So looks pretty good. Feel like I got this. My MetaTrader 4 froze. No, MetaTrader 4 is moving. It's definitely moving. Moving on the screen too. You guys want to see honey on the couch? That's honey on the couch. I started being profitable around 2010. A couple of years after the 2008 financial crisis. Look at the honey cam. She's actually snoring. It's cute as hell. Looks like all of my hats fell on her. Honey's 6 years old. What a lovely dog, huh? What a lovely dog. That dog makes me, God, so damn happy, I tell you. Oh, damn, was I showing y'all my meats? That was just for the ladies, Ryan. Honey's a Portuguese water dog. I got her, 6 years ago. She cost a couple of grand. Oh, thank you so much, Grace. I do hope that it helps you with your trading. You know, I do think that basic concepts are important. I think that there's a lot of teachers that are kind of overcomplicating trading. And I think that I think a lot of traders or a lot of YouTubers overcomplicate things so that they can sell a course. You know what I mean? I don't sell a course. I sell my trades, right? I sell my trades. I think if you can really overcomplicate trading, I think you can get more money. You could be like, well, I have the model that works, you know, pay me $1,000. So can I explain this entry? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the first thing we had here was our range, right? So you could see here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern to 9:45, we create the top and bottom of our range, right? That's what we created, okay? Then what I'm waiting to see is the price break out either the top here or the bottom here. Now, obviously, price broke out the bottom right here. See this red candle right here? And it closed. I want the break and I want the close. So that's what we had right there, okay? So that's telling me that, you know, we have some momentum to the downside. Then I like to pull back. I like to enter trades on pullbacks. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they'll enter right here. And a lot of the time I miss trades because of that, but I'm a pullback trader. So I wait for the price to pull back to my entry, which is here. Okay, this is my entry right there. A sniper entry, obviously. And so I liked this area originally here, right? I like that. I felt like that level right there acted as resistance earlier. So it's possible that that area would act as resistance again, okay? I was considering that. But then we had all of these wicks up here. So we kind of had like a newer level of resistance that was more recent, right? So this was our recent resistance level right here, just kind of encapsulating all of those wicks. So I said, well, look, we keep wicking up and wicking off of that area, right? Wick, 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 wick. I said, all right, I think this is a pretty good area to enter. And you could see, look, we just tapped it and we wicked it and we went down, right? And you're not always going to get a reaction like that, but if you're just watching the price action, you can have success, and that's what I was doing on this trade. That's what I'm doing a lot on stream. Now, that doesn't mean I always win on stream, but what my record on stream is 47 and 16. It's like 70. I think that's 75%. Someone was saying. I don't have that fast math. Do I use order block confluence? Now, I don't really call it an order block. I'm more of, I just kind of call it a demand zone, right? So it's more of a demand zone. I will use the higher time frame as well, but not like, but when I'm scalping, I'm not using the higher time frame very much. Like on this trade, I didn't really use the higher time frame at all. I just felt like I had good analysis, and you know, there's enough reasons to take the trade based on what I showed you. Now, this was a counter trend trade, right? You can see our EMA here, right? So we were in an uptrend. But again, when you're scalping, you don't have to focus that much on higher time frames. You don't have to focus that much on trend direction, which is why I do this a lot on stream. But when I'm trading my biggest accounts, my big accounts, it's more swing trades, day trades, using that multi-time frame analysis. What I do here on stream, a lot, you know, education and entertainment. In my personal accounts, there's no entertainment at all, right? I'm being way riskier. I'm looking at way more confluences, and I'm getting less trades, but I'm risking more on those positions. Look at this candle, looks pretty good here. Hopefully we could break through this level of minor resistance here and get a closure. That would be really, really nice. Having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. You made $60 with this trade? Well, you're not supposed to follow my trades on stream. This is not financial advice. A laptop for someone who can't afford a mansion. Nowadays, you could, if all you're doing is trading, you could get the cheapest laptop anywhere, Inchin. I would just go and get something kind of refurbished. My swing trading strategy will be available tomorrow. No, maybe the next day. I'm actually just getting an update from the video editor on that right now. Looks like there might be a problem with the screen recording. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, you got in where I said re-entry would be a good idea? Yeah. I like that idea too. Now can we finally get into this fair value gap, right? This is where we're trying to get into here. Nice looking trade today. It's been a nice day on stream, you know. We should have 1,200 people in here. Hell yeah, baby. Wins are wins are wins. Let's get into that FVG finally. Back to $1,000 in profit. Already took 500. Let's go. I told you. I told you re-entry would have been a good idea on this one. I told you. The Magic Man is back. Yeah, send it downtown to Chinatown, Bobby Fischer. Let's go. They can't trade the way we trade. They can't stop the patties. Let's go. Push it down. Stay in the FVG. Stop reacting off of this thing. Fill the whole FVG. Come on. Let's go. A lot of buy orders in that FVG, that's for sure. Which has been making it hard for us to get the close below this resistance, which is really what we're waiting for. Can we close below that resistance? Can we get the price to close in the FVG? That would be nice. Can we get the close, you know, let's close in here. Would be really nice. But even closing in this area right here, where it's at right now, would also be very good. We just don't want to come back above. We don't want to come back into the range. We want to avoid that. If we could avoid that, I think that TP2 is coming and we got more raffle winners. Come on, baby. We got about 2 minutes for this candle to close. Let's have it go in my direction, please. It does take patience, Bella. It definitely takes patience. I don't seem like a patient person, but I am a patient person. Come on now, come on. Keep pushing. It's sitting at an area right now where it's rejected from a lot. There we go. That's 1100. Here we go. This is a nice stream today. I'm happy about this stream today. That's for damn sure. You DM'd me on Insta. All right, perfect. Make sure you send me a picture, okay? I'll get to that after the stream. No, don't reject. We got 40 seconds left on this candle. There's some volume in here. There's some sellers and buyers fighting right now. Who do we want to win? We want the bears to win right now. Can I go Euro USD next? Yeah, I could take a look at that, but we are only looking at this pair right now until this trade is finished. When this trade is finished, I will look at all of your pairs, and then I've got work to do. I've got to film that next video. I want to work on that this afternoon. Damn, I'm working way too much for a rich guy, I'm telling you. I hope you enjoy this education. I really could be on a beach somewhere. I really could. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate all you guys, all of you so much for being here. All right, so we did close below resistance, and we closed inside the fair value gap. Two good signs for us. Hopefully that is the continuation that we've been looking for on this trade. Now we are testing that resistance level again right now. Hopefully we don't, let's not get above that. Let's wick out of here and continue down, please. Please, please, please. Thanks, Inchin. Appreciate that. Inchin, #1 fan right now. #1 fan. Come to Cape Town. I don't know, man. South Africa's got a lot of problems. Aren't you guys have a lot of problems right now? I'm trying to avoid anywhere with problems. Although I am going to the States, and they, you know, I'm going to Buffalo, and they always have problems too. So, what the hell am I talking about? Am I gonna trade the news on Friday? Maybe, but not on stream. Oh, Thailand sounds incredible, Bobby. How old are you, Bobby? Just trying to decide if you're young enough we could party. 32? Oh, you're younger than me. We're definitely gonna party. What the hell are you doing in Thailand? Are you from the States? Or are you from Thailand? There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what we were waiting for. Woo, baby! I knew it, baby. I knew it. Big wins. Big wins today. That's why you watch this stream. Look at the sniper entry on this. Look at the entry. Entered here. Exit here. Who is the king? What a W, man. Hell yeah. They don't trade like we trade. Oh, jeez. Maybe that TP should have been lower, but they don't trade like we trade. Let's spin that wheel, and I'll get to your charts, too. Maybe I got some... What the hell? Holy crap. The pool. Well, we should have been down here. Holy crap. I thought about that. I thought about being down there, too. Could have been a little bit more patient. All right, all right. Let's spin the damn wheel. VIP. Who's a winner? Oh, 0. Okay, we're not doing 0 winners. Let's pretend like that was 2 winners, all right? We're going to give 1 to Dozberg. He hasn't won in a while. Let's give 1 to Patrick Dozberg. It's just something about his name. I like that name. And then let's go Jermaine Freeman. You guys are back to back. Those are your 2 winners right there. Big, big W's. Big VIP winners. Special shout out to my favorite, Arctic Dan. Just a shout out to Arctic Dan. You didn't win anything, Dan, but just a shout out to you because I see you here. You deserve a shout out. All right, Instagram, make sure to DM me with the proof. Make sure you're following me too. What are we at, 62.1? Let's give it a refresh. 62.2? No, okay, not going to happen today. 10 followers during the stream. Appreciate that very much, very much. Let's go back to the chart here. The pool, I think we could have had a better exit. That level, holy smokes. This was a level to buy from, though. Holy crap, eh? If you got in here, ching, cha-ching. I told you earlier, I really like that level to buy from. This is real liquidity pull here, eh? Right below that EMA, just take this liquidity and shoot back up. What an awesome, awesome win. It's finally something to give my Instagram editor. All right, so what else I'm going to look at your charts now before I get off here. Make sure, hey, that win was sponsored by AAAFX, my broker. Link is in the description. Join now. Click join now. Okay, something like that. Enter your information. All right, let's get that off of the screen right there. Perfect. All right. What else do we got going on? My robot. Is anyone using Forex Fury? I hope so. Check out forexfury.com. Take a look at this account. 45% in a month. Obviously, trading some risk on this one. I'm trading some risk on this one. $3,000 deposit. Fully verified. Profit $2,400. Fantastic. If you have not used Forex Fury, check out the website forexfury.com. Just a couple of ads. Now let's get into your charts. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's a buy right now for sure. For sure. I want to hop in a buy right now. I do. That's a good level. Look, it just took liquidity down here. I want to buy. That's what I want to do. I want to buy it right now. But I'm not going to do it. I already got a win. What else do we got? What other charts? So Trump and Supreme Court news. Messing stuff up for the traders as it always does. Look, I just told you to buy. It's already up here. Look, it's already up here. What did I say? I wanted to buy from that level. It's going to be up here. We'll see. All right, what else? What other pairs? Nasdaq. Pushing up today. Bitcoin 117. Let's go. The bull runs over. Shut up. You don't know anything. We need to break this level right here today. We need to break this level. This candle, we need this candle to go right here. And that bull run is back on, baby. Up to 125, and I'm selling some Bitcoin. Let's go. That's what we need to see. Look, still in an uptrend. Still in an uptrend. Stop saying the Bitcoin bull run's over. It's never over, baby. Bitcoin to the moon. What kind of proof? Just send me a screenshot that it's your YouTube account. That's all. That's all. Euro USD, let's take a look. Permabull, you know what it is. Son Goku. I like calling you Song Oku like I used to in the good old days. What are we doing on EU? EU sells from the top of the range. That's what we're doing. But I'm done. I won. I showed you the goods. I'll be back on Monday. Watch my damn video. And if you're a fan of the stream and you don't even like the video, just leave it open in the background. Watch it to the end. Smash the like button. Give me some good retention time. Let's get some more people in the community. Just watch the whole video or leave it on in the background. I don't care. But do one of those two things, okay? Video will come out tomorrow. I think I've got the image of it already. You guys want to look at the image? Something like this right here, okay? It's a full guide. I'm funny. You're funny. Look at this. Watch this whole video. Leave it on. If you like me at all, just leave it in the background till it finishes. Then go do something else, all right? We need some retention. Watch the damn videos. That's none of your business, Ryan. If it's my finger, it's a finger of the patties. I love you guys. I'll see you on Monday and watch the video tomorrow or Friday or Saturday or whatever. Blah, I love you.